Hi and welcome back to the channel. So last month during my introductory video I talked about the economy quite a bit, and I remember saying that we'd spend a fair amount of time on it. And so for anybody that's maybe a little worried about current trade policy and the economy in general, this short little video is probably for you. This past week I came across some pretty interesting economic data that I don't think has been talked about. Not sure. In and of itself, not a huge deal, not earth-shattering, but collectively I found it to be at least a little concerning. And definitely interesting enough to spend some time and put together this video. And so here it is. In the past 25 years, the only time the U.S. economy's labor force, GDP, and dollar all shrank within the same calendar year, we were in a recession. This happened during the global financial crisis in 2008-2009, and again, and more recently, during the global pandemic in 2020. 2025 now marks a third time. This year, as a for instance, we've experienced negative GDP growth during the first quarter, which means that the U.S. economy actually contracted, shrank. Not a good thing. Number two, we've watched our private sector labor force shed 33,000 jobs from May to June. Not great, right? And lastly, we've seen the U.S. dollar index, the DXY, lose roughly 10% year to date, meaning that the U.S. dollar has lost some clout this year. So even though it is a little concerning, as I mentioned last month, I think it's still too early to say definitively if we're heading towards another recession. The job market is actually still pretty good, and consumers, despite inflation, are still spending. But I think data like this, at the very least, should, maybe, raise some eyebrows. So that's it. That's all I have for today. If you found this short video the least bit interesting, then give us a like and subscribe. And let me know what you think in the comments section, good or bad. I'd love to hear your thoughts, no doubt. And for more economic and market data, as well as general tips, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Thanks.